So we are just going to do a short technical analysis here inside of Zora, talking about what the prices are doing and what it's more likely going to do next. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's jump straight into this. So as you can see currently right now, Zora is priced at 0.0735. So we are at 7 cents. The current market cap is at 238 million. Trading volume still looks pretty decent, 59 million in trading volume, about a quarter of the market cap, 2.6 million up in the last 24 hours, down or up 23.4% in the last 30 days. So we're still pretty good, only down about 2% in the last 7 days. So Zora is in a pretty good space, but let's talk numbers. So looking at the technicals here, looking at the numbers and the technicals, we can see that the MACD is currently a little bit oversold. So this is a lot of selling pressure here on the MACD. This is the daily chart, by the way. And usually when you see these lightly red shaded candlesticks, that's just because buyers are now stepping in. So the red ones are for the sellers. The sellers are taking over. Then you see the buyers starting to step in here. So there is a possibility we could see this reverse into the upside here with the MACD. The percent R trend exhaustion here, the long-term line is the blue, the short term is the white. The short term is a little bit oversold. The long term is like in the middle range. So, kind of neutral long term, short term, it's oversold. So we are nearing closer to that support. And just to look at that support, we can go ahead and come here to the 4-hour chart. So when we come to the 4-hour chart, you can actually see that support line very, very, very much better. So we are currently looking at another pullback if we cannot continue an uptrend. Like if we see Bitcoin pulling back, obviously everything's going to pull back, but hopefully it does not. What we are seeing right now, though, is that we are bouncing off this support here at 0.065. So we have that 0.065 support that's pretty strong. Now we bounced off of it. We're heading towards the resistance all the way up here at about 0.08. So there's a possibility that we stop at 0.075 because we had minor resistance areas here. So there is a possibility that we stop there as well. So, just keep your eyes peeled out for that. Now, as for the MACD for the 4-hour chart, it is a little bit too low on volume. So it's kind of hard to look at it and decipher what we see. We are seeing two little tiny green candlesticks, but easily can be invalidated by a large or large order, pretty much, whether it's to the upside or downside, because there's just not enough volume right there for that. Now, looking at the percent R trend exhaustion, we do see the short-term trend is reversing to the upside, so as well as the long-term. And coming here to the hourly chart, looking at the hourly chart, we are overextended here on the short term for the percent R trend exhaustion. Definitely overextended, a little overexhausted to the upside for the short term. The long-term trend is still bullish and continuing upwards. The short term does look like it wants to pull back a little bit. That's why you're seeing these red candlesticks. Probably we'll see a little bit more red candlesticks. Now, when it comes to the MACD on the hourly chart, the MACD on the hourly chart is pretty bullish. It's actually a lot of buying pressures coming in, a little bit of sellers coming in. That's why you see the lightly green shaded one. That just indicates the sellers are coming in, but mainly buyers here right now. So the MACD is showing a nice bullish movement here for the hourly chart. And then coming over here for the 30-minute chart, we can see that, the selling the buying is slowing down a little bit. Definitely overexhausted, overextended here to the upside with the short-term trend. And then the long-term trend is slowly but surely inching towards the upside. So all in all, it does look fairly decently bullish here for Zora. But when we look at the long-term chart, that's what really matters. This is showing that we could have a possible reversal any moment now. So this is a pretty good space for Zora. Honestly, I would say a good buy is anywhere from 0.065 to 0.05. If you see it go below 5 cents, then that's when I would be worried more so about it coming down to 3 cents, this 0.037 level. So let me show you guys. If we are to break this 5 cents level, then you want to watch out for this level right here, 0.035. And the importance of that level is just that you can look at it. It's definitely a very good support level. We had support on the way up, so that's why that would be a good level for us, because on the way up we kind of stopped before there and then kept going from there. So it does make it a possible range for us to pull back into. So that's what we would want to watch out for. But we got pretty strong support here at 0.05. So at 5 cents, we do have decent support there for Zora. So I'm not too worried about that. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Let me know what you guys think about this. You think it's bullish, bearish? Let me know. Leave your comments in the comment section, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.